Hello, I'm Bram de Vos. I'm from the Netherlands. I graduated in 2020 January. I'm 25 years old and I graduated from the department Public-Private. Well, my project is mainly focused on creating a future scenario for cities. I mainly focus on the food part. So how can cities in the future be independent in its food supply? And this I focus on Amsterdam. So I redesigned the Waterland, which is connected to Amsterdam. It's an official part that belongs to Amsterdam, and I redesigned this area to a high efficient agricultural sector. So Amsterdam in the near future could be independent. This I mainly focus on combining solutions together. I think that's the biggest line that I keep in my work, is that I avoid just giving one solution, because I think we've learned in the history, for example, monoculture, there's not only one solution to many answers, especially this time since many things are so complicated. I have been trying to put three high value systems together that kind of like minimize the compromise from the others. So I've combined syntropic farming, food forest, and vertical farming to one high efficient area that's so hopefully could supply food in the near future. So for me, as a creative person, I enjoy product design, for example, but I also understand that creativity is a value for me and for others to come up with new solutions. So I really want to use that talent that I have for a better path in some solution in the world. It's of course like a big thing to say and a very difficult thing to answer as well. But at least I wanted to try it. Zelf, I'm very motivated about agriculture. I love gardening. I love the farmland. I grew up in that area. So me trying to give a solution to some problem was kind of the starting point, I would say. And so the whole concept development in the end came just like from doing research, talking to people, get feedback on your work, keep trying. And I think the hardest part in the end was just keep it simple. We have this moment in graduation, it's called green light. And with green light, it's this moment that you finish your concept work basically. You present it to the teachers and the external board. And from there, if you pass the green light, you go into the physical part, making it real. And for me, green light for me, myself, for this project was the most important part because it was all about the concept. And with Greenlight, I noticed with myself that I still was in this phase of wanting to combine everything. And especially also to make it visual, I made it too complicated as well. So I think that was a big struggle to find, again, it's easy to say, but it's the hardest thing to do, to find simplicity in the work. Well, Kazerne. Thank you, Kazerne. So the little exhibition here that we have, which I'm very grateful for, that at least there are some things going on, to make some little steps. It's a really great thing. Again, I think COVID also beautifully showed clear issues that we have in society and in cities, and also about this project. So I've tried to get in contact with other people about similar topics, and they all said this can really be a good answer towards the problems that are being very clearly shown right now in COVID. For example, the whole global transport system, the logistics, how empty our supermarkets were, how we're so depending on other countries to produce food for us. It's not the future scenario anymore. We need to make a new step in that direction. I think I'm this type of person that doesn't only want to do one thing in 1 week. So I think I like to do, for example, I'm still interested in product design. I'm definitely interested in this. So I think that's the ideal case that with my company that I already have, that I, for 2 days a week I spend, I focus on product, for example, and 3 days a week I spend my time on this. And I hope that, so I've been in contact already with the government of Amsterdam and the government of Eindhoven to see where we can bring this and to see how this actually could fit in a scenario for the cities. So I really hope in 5 years that this definitely will be in a stage that we, that there's for example a square meter of ground somewhere here in the neighborhood that we can start testing this system, and then we can get some like data results, like what the numbers are giving us, like is it promising or is it not. So I'm really looking forward for that part, kind of, that becomes physical, and then we can actually try to start.